Hi everyone, it's Johnny Seed here again. Thank you, Mo. I know you've not been on camera for a while. Do you want to go on now? Got something to say? No, okay. Hi everyone, it's Johnny Seed here again. Now today's video was partly inspired by a video I watched by Melinda Murphy a couple of weeks ago now, and she was talking about how she just acquired a jukebox, and she was saying that she was picking jukebox singles, and to be classed as a jukebox single you need to like both sides, so the A side and the B side you like in equal amounts. And that got me thinking, I wonder which of my singles I would come into that category where I like both the A and the B side. So I had a look. Now I don't have that many. I think I've only got about 50 odd singles. So it has to be 45 RPMs, which means I couldn't include my PWE, Very Metal Noise Pollution, 45, single, because it's 33 RPM, this one, unfortunately. So I can't have that one. There's a couple of others which I would have picked, but they're at the wrong speed. So no 10 inches. They got to be 45 RPM and they've got to be 7-inch singles, and you've got to like both sides. So I will go through them all. And so before I start, I'll show you my also rans. These are ones where I like the A sides, but the B side was just too much of a letdown, and I had to narrow it down somehow. So we start off with Sly Fox, Let's Go All the Way. Love this song from the 80s, brilliant. Unfortunately, the B side, Como tu le mar, Como tu le mar, Como tu le mar, Como tu te l'ama. Oh, you know what I mean. That one. Not as good. Next up we have Strawberry Switchblade, Trees and Flowers, back with Go Away. I like Trees and Flowers, not so keen on the B side in that one. Philip Bailey and Phil Collins, Easy Lover. Great track, like it from the 80s, really good. B side, this is more of a Philip Bailey single, I think, because the B side is one of his songs, Woman. Okay, Transvision Vamp even, Baby I Don't Care. Fantastic mid-80s song, and a bit of a bargain this one really, because there's two tracks on the B side, Time for Change and Strings of My Heart. So that would have been good value for money to have on a jukebox. Unfortunately, those B sides are nowhere near the same quality as the A side, so that one wasn't going to go in. Same with Julian Cope, Will Shut Your Mouth, classic single. And the B-side, Umpteenth Unnatural Blues. No, I wasn't, not so keen. Relax, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, all-time classic single. But the B-side is September, what's it called? September 1983, is it? It's just, One September Monday. I think it's just an interview with Paul Morley. Right, the Kingsmen, Louie. I got this, when was this? Very late 80s, I think. Me and my friends went through a phase of being obsessed with watching Animal House. So I found this. The B-side is Jolly Green Giant, which, I'm less keen on. I would have put this one if I had more space. This is a Children of the Night. This is Acid House. But the B-side is just an instrumental version. Yeah, an instrumental version of an Acid House track. Luis Cardenas and his version of Runaway. Excellent, I really love this. I don't know where I first heard this or how I found it, but yeah, look at those dinosaurs. Yeah, but the B-side's garbage.
Wow. God, this is a fantastic kit that you've got here. Well, it's the world record. It's the biggest kit in the world, isn't it? How many pieces you got here?
75 pieces.
Whew, 75. Could you just talk us through a few of the pieces you got here?
Yeah,
And finally, the Marcells and the absolute classic doo-wop single from the 50s, Blue Moon.
So they took out all the seats, but it's still too heavy.
But unfortunately the B-side is called Goodbye to Love, and I'm not so keen. Oh, hang on, battery's about to go. Ooh. Right, I just plugged the mains in, so hopefully it hasn't moved the camera angle. Which I have here. Okay, first off, number 1 on the list. I was not going to include this. Alex Hirrigan Higgins 147. I'm only joking. This is one of the worst pieces of vinyl ever created. An absolute garbage. There you go. Oops, there you go. Oops, it's on the floor. Right, so we shall crack on. Okay, the Cult, Sun King, backed with Edie Ciao Baby. Right, this was a bit of a revelation. There's a couple like this actually. So yeah, one of the advantages I found of doing this was that when I pulled out all my singles and spent the evening spinning them, I've discovered quite a few bits of amazing music that I didn't know I had, and this is one of them. So the A-side is, the band is Ultravox, the A-side is The Voice, and the B-side is Paths and Angles, which I'd never heard before. I encourage you to check it out, it's fantastic, it's really, really good. Okay, Blondie, Dreaming. This one only just made it on the list. The B-side is Sound Asleep, which is not one of my favourite Blondie songs. It's a lullaby, but then again I couldn't not include the A-side, so I can tolerate the B-side. So they were my rules. They weren't just necessarily B-sides which I love and like equally as much as the A-side. And if you've got hundreds and hundreds of singles, you could probably do 24, which you think both sides are great, but I was getting a bit sort of like, you know, I was running out of options. So Sound Asleep is the B-side. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. Right, this is one probably no one's ever heard of. This is a single from my, hang on, put these down. This is one from my childhood. Now, it's on Penny Farthing label, and it's a guy called Billy Howard. Has anybody ever heard of Billy Howard? He was a impersonator. What's the other word? Not an impersonator. Somebody who does impressions. Impressionist. No, that's a painter, isn't it? You know what I mean? Mike Yarwood, that kind of thing. They don't really seem to do them anymore. Do you still get people who do impressions of other people? Anyway, he was a very, very minor celebrity, I think. But he released this record, and it's some parody music. So on the one side we have Bond is a 4-letter word, which is a James Bond parody song.
My name is Bond. James Bond. M had sent for me. I arrived at headquarters and rang the bell. M's secretary, Miss Pennypocket, opened the door in a black negligee. A funny place to keep a door, I said.
And the other one is called King of the Cops, which is to the tune of King of the Road, and it's just loads of different 1970s and 60s TV cops, like, you know, Kojak and Ironsides and what's his name? Not Columbia, Columbo. Yeah, it's daft, but it's a kind of, yeah, sentimental reasons. I'm not suggesting this is a fantastic piece of music, but yeah, for sentimental reasons, and I do like both sides, and it's just, you know, just a bit daft.
Oh,
hold on there, boy. Now, don't get nervous. Here, I'll wipe you down with this dirty old rag.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. McCloud. That's my raincoat you got there.
Well, now, what are you doing here, Columbo? I'm supposed to be making a record.
I'm sorry. Go right ahead.
Well, there you go. Now, when I first came to New York, I was making a lasso in the park when a man attacked me with a knife.
The lass you made, ooh, that was his wife.
Strawberry Switchblade, Let Her Go, with Beautiful End on the B-side. Yeah, I'd not really listened to the B-side before. I dug this out and I was very impressed with it. You may have noticed I've got, as these videos go on, you may notice a lot of Strawberry Switchblade. This is because my brother was a big fan, well, he is a big fan, and collected a lot of their singles in the 80s, which I now have in my possession. Right, another Ultravox one. Now this was a major find. The B-side is called, let's just slip this out of here, I Never Wanted to Begin. So I didn't really have high hopes for this. I was thinking, because my sort of image of mid-yaw Ultravox was a bit sort of like, oh yeah, kind of like, you know, pop, 80s pop, bit sort of lightweight. Vienna's quite good, but the rest of it's a bit pretentious. Forget about being pretentious, but you may think it is pretentious, but the B-side, Never Wanted to Begin, is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it to bits. Of course, also the A-side is The Thin Wall, which is also quite good. Right, okay, which way around does this go? Peter Gabriel, I don't remember. Back with Salisbury Hill. Winner, winner. This is John Fox. John Fox, who was the singer in Ultravox originally. And the main track is called No One's Driving. But there's also on here Glimmer, This City, and the track Mr. No, which again was an absolute revelation. So yeah, again, this is something I'd not heard, and I didn't realise I owned, and was very happy about it. Right, more Blondie, Call Me, absolutely going to be on. Backed with Call Me instrumental. Okay, I'm cheating a little bit, but I'm not going to leave this one off, am I? I can sing along to the instrumental. And Strawberry Switchblade's biggest hits, or their only really hits, since yesterday. So I absolutely love, and I really like the B-side, oh, By the Sea, which I spun for the first time in the night. Hit list, Into the Fire. I've shown this before. Oh, and I should say that one of the reasons why I was inspired to do this is because I realised that the first video I ever made about vinyl records was just showing my singles, and it was, I don't know, you probably no one's ever seen it. It's just like a top-down view of just me going through a stack and saying things about them, and it's not very interesting. So I thought I'd give some of my some of my. So I thought I'd give some of them another airing, and you can see them. So this was on. I've talked about this one before. Hit list, Total Isolation, B-side, which is very good. Now, if you don't know about this band, in Hit List, they were kind of a bit unlucky, really, because their single Into the Fire came out, I think, the week before the Bradford City disaster, which was a fire, and a lot of people unfortunately died, and so nobody would play it on the radio. So not their fault. It's just one of those things, I guess. But yeah, worth checking out. Kate Bush running up that hill. Backed with Under the Ivy. And this is a nice gatefold. Right, okay, let's take this one out of its sleeve. This is Elvis Costello, and it's Accidents Will Happen. Backed with, oh, is it? No, hang on, no, wait a sec. It's I Can't Stand Up Falling Down, beg your pardon. And the B-side is, and you can't see it because the way the hole has gone, it's gone through the actual writing, but it's Girls Talk, which is great, Nick Lowe. Beat Prince, Glam Slam, the only Prince 45 I own, backed with Escape. Right, another one on the on these oldies, this oldie label, and it's Lynyrd Skynyrd. And Freebird backed with Sweet Home Alabama. Ultravox! Exclamation mark. Seems to be a common theme actually throughout this video, isn't it? There's 2 Ultravox singles, John Fox one, and well, 3 Ultravox. So yeah, there he is when he was in the Vox. And this is the fantastic Young Savage backed with Slip Away, a live version of. Right, another Kate Bush. This one is Army Dreamer. And Army Dreamers, beg your pardon, plural. And 2 on the B-side, Delius and Passing Through Air. Which are, again, fantastic songs, great songs. Stop saying the word fantastic. Right, I'm including this, I know it's a picture disc, so the audio sound quality is not going to be great, but I don't have it on any other format. And this is Manfred Mann's Earth Band, and Don't Kill It Carol. Backed with Blinded by the Light. Another Blondie, You Can See It Blue, and Living in the Real World on the B-side. This was part of my Almost Rans. This would have been included in the Almost ones. This is Blondie's The Tide Is High, which didn't go on because I just do not like the B-sides. Susie and Jeffrey, not keen. Right, where am I up to? Okay, Depeche Mode, Just Can't Get Enough. Stone Cold 80s classic. And the B-side is Any Second Now, which is also very good. David Bowie, Ashes to Ashes. Backed with Move On. The Cult, Little Devil, one of the greatest riffs ever written. And the also fantastic Zap City on the reverse. And last couple, so these are getting down into my most favourite ones now. We have Somebody to Love by the Jefferson Airplane, backed with White Rabbit. So I don't know exactly when this single was released, because it does say on here copyright 1966, but I know this is not a single from 1966. So if anyone knows when there was a UK release of Somebody to Love with White Rabbit on the back, let me know on RCA. And not a picture sleeve, but we have the Tubeway Army, Our Friends Electric, backed with We Are So Fragile. Sorry, I had to read that, but I just noticed something on there. Can you see that? See that there? That's sun fading from a... Oh, have I got one to show you as an example? You can see what I mean by that shape. In the UK, they didn't come with the big empty... So if you don't know, this style, this is an American style 45 with a big hole. and the UK ones have a smaller hole, and some of them you'll find a little bit that you can pop out that goes there, and it's in that shape. So it looks like a record has been left on top of that for many, many years, and it's sun faded through. I hadn't noticed that before, because when I picked it up it just came in this. Somebody had scrolled on. Right, and finally my last choice is going to be the Stone Roses Elephant Stone. Backed with the hardest thing in the world. Right, so that's it. That's my 24-ish Jukebox singles which I like, the A-side and the B-side, almost as equally as much. So let me know if you can pick 24 or more album singles that you have the similar feelings to. So let me know if you've got 24, oh God's sake. Right, so that was the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you all next time. Bye.
Have got the world's largest drum. Whoops! This is amazing. It measures 13 feet in diameter, or if you're metrically minded, 3.96 meters. Hey, Lewis, how would you like to put this drum in amongst yours?
That'd be great.
Yeah. Right. You're on.